mejor con tal de no regresar a Honduras.
And President Trump is lashing out.
You have some very, very bad people in the caravan. You have some very tough criminal elements within the caravan. But I will seal off the border before they come into this country.
Trump is putting pressure on Mexico to halt the so-called caravan. Migrants were stopped at the Mexico-Guatemala border so they could be processed individually. But many kept going north. Most of the migrants are from Honduras and say they are fleeing economic hardship and violence.
Arriesgamos mucho a pasar el río y andamos arriesgando la vida porque en Honduras no hay una vida mejor, no hay futuro y aquí seguimos adelante haciendo el esfuerzo.
Caravans like this one have been organized by advocacy groups to help give migrants safety in numbers. In the past, caravans were just a few hundred people, but this one is the largest on record. Trump has seized on the issue, just in time for the midterm elections, tweeting, "Blame the Democrats for not giving us the votes to change our pathetic immigration laws. Remember the midterms."
Good evening to my gentle viewing audience. You saw the intro video, so now you know what bitches I'm talking about. What bitches that need to just turn the fuck around and go back home. You see, America did not become America by letting anybody and their motherfucking mama and broke ass baby and old decrepit ass parents come into this fucking country. Yes, America was made great on the backs of my ancestors who had to work for fucking free while being treated like shit by white people. America was built on the back of the Chinese. I don't know everything that the Chinese did, but I think they had them working like some motherfuckers on the railroad. 2 cents a day or however much they got. America was built on the backs of motherfuckers who invented what's a cotton gin. Is that black motherfucker? Wasn't it somebody black who invented peanut butter? I don't recall. But that shit tastes good. America became great because intelligent people with drive. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, intelligent people with a drive, with gumption, help to invent shit to enrich themselves, and in enriching themselves, they enrich the country. Then I think it was under Lyndon Johnson's administration, like my grandmother said, once they came up with their welfare shit, welfare took the gumption out of our people. And she, of course, was black. So yeah, now all of a sudden, why the fuck do I have to stay with this man? Because I don't like him, he don't like me, so I'm going to take the baby, and your government going to give me some money. Even though you living at poverty levels, you just keep pop out another baby, and then you got more money. The horde that is coming over here has no gumption, has no intelligence. You saw. This is organized by certain groups. One of them motherfuckers, People Without Borders. Well, yeah, the world is the world, and so should be no borders, and people just go everywhere. Fuck you. Like I said, made up of stupid people. And this horde is being used by People Without Borders and other groups like that. I think there's also some leftist group in Venezuela that was also doing this push. I said right before the midterms. Now if all these motherfuckers is walking, there's no way it take them about 45, 50 days to get to the American border. But I guarantee you they'll be here by the midterm elections, just so that people can see how the Trump administration will react to these motherfuckers trying to come into our country illegally. There's a way to get into the country. There's a way to immigrate legally into America. If you want to be part of our community, you want to become an American citizen, then there's ways to go about it. And it takes a while. And you want to know what, bitch? There are already people in line. The fuck is wrong with you? I could just imagine if I were an immigrant and I wanted to come to America and I signed all the damn papers and I filled out all the fucking forms and I'm waiting and waiting, studying these damn books so I can know the Pledge of Allegiance and who the first president was and all the rest of them after that shit. And then you just come in illegally thinking I'm going to jump the line and I'm going to get some of this American poontang. There's a good poontang America got. Everybody wants some. Chinese been fucking us long enough till Trump cut that poontang off. Put that chastity belt on. But to just try to jump the line and come into the country without following the rules means that you don't respect us. If you don't respect us, we shouldn't respect you. Fuck you, go back. Now there are people out there, stupid people, people who are mentally challenged, people who can't see beyond the nose of their face. Let me explain something to you, though you probably already turned the video off. Just because you can't handle intelligent discourse. How are the individuals in that horde going to support themselves once they get here? Tell me that. How? Are they going to win the lottery? They shouldn't. NFL Sunday. Must be some score updates. Because you didn't put no money. Well, I guess you put $3 into the system. But fuck that. Chances are you'll end up getting a job. And once you take that job, then you've already fucked up. You've already fucked someone over. You've already fucked over an American who could have had that job. Except an American isn't willing to work for $2 a day. An American would have taken the job and the $7, $8, $9, $15 an hour, I guess if you're in Seattle, that they would pay for performing the duties of that job. So you fuck over an American by taking that job. So once again, how are you going to support yourself once you get here? And now, let's talk health care. You see, once you get here with your sickly, raggedy, just unkempt motherfucking ass, when you're hurt, how are you going to heal? Life is not a comic. You are not Wolverine or Deadpool. You will just not magically heal your broken arm. You don't go to the hospital, your shit be all fucked up. Should be all fucked up because it didn't heal properly. So you gonna go to the emergency room. That shit costs money. Somebody's gonna have to pay the doctor, the nurse, the staff, support staff. And that would be likely, I don't know the logistics of this shit, but the taxpayer. Because it's a public hospital, operating off public funds, now we need more money. Because we got motherfuckers coming in here with no insurance. Because at the county hospital, yeah. And what about them elderly motherfuckers? Well, try to. Well, actually, they'll take up more of that health care than somebody who is, oh shit, not middle age, but 19 to 45 or something like that. You've got the very old and the very young. Because children are going to need immunizations. Or you're going to try to send your child to school with no immunizations, and now you've made American children sick. Anyone who believes that we should let these motherfucking invaders into our country. Ask them those questions. How are they going to support themselves when they get here? Well, no. Took a job from America. What are you going to do when you get sick? Nope. That's public health care. Americans pay into that. You didn't. Go die on the fucking side of the road. So unless you are willing to take that immigrant, that illegal alien, into your home and use your money to support that family, then shut the fuck up. Unless you are going to pay your money when their child gets sick, and you know their child will, then shut the fuck up. Let that money come out of your pocket. Now I'm getting a little political for the last 4 or 5 minutes. Hold the fuck off, because I also got that damn Rams game in the background. You see, the Democrats are all for taking what belongs to you and giving it to somebody else. Motherfucker, I'm going to take your money in the form of taxes, and I'm going to give it to my friends in the environmental industry, some environmental organization. Or I'm going to take your money, and I'm going to give it to some welfare bitch who had 5 children when she was on welfare after the first kid, but then had 4 more. Couldn't afford the first one, but still had 4 more. I'm going to take your money and give it to them. All about victimization. They're all about, well, you don't have something, so elect me, and then I'm going to take from those who do have and give that shit to them. Or give that shit to you. That's why they're the party of the poor. Because poor folks are irresponsible. They don't have the gumption, the incentive to get off their fucking ass and get a damn job and support themselves. And if you can't get a job that pays $20 an hour, then you get you 2 jobs that pay $10 an hour. Get the experience, the skills, the education, and then work your way up. But don't take from me. And, well, Democrats, don't take from me and give to them fucking idiots. But if you get elected, I'm sure you will. Now let me conclude. See, part of the reason that I haven't been making videos for the last about 3-4 weeks. Well, actually, one of the main reasons was I was playing Midnight Club 2. Let me quit lying. Shit. I pulled out the old PlayStation. I looked at the thing. I'm like, shit, I got probably about 100 some odd games. And I saw that fucking game I just been playing it, even though I know it's cheap. Cheat the fuck out of me. But I still play and don't use the cheat codes. But also, been dealing with fucking idiots where I live. See, this Hoard, like, well, this current generation in America, well, current young generation in America, I don't know, they call them iGen or whatever, Apple Gen, Gen. But it's all about their convenience. I am going to do what makes me happy, regardless of the fact that it's going to inconvenience someone else. And that's what this Hoard is doing as well. That's how it's going to tie it in. Yes, it is. You see, shit is fucked up in Honduras and Venezuela. Oh, shit's real fucked up in Venezuela. But instead of staying in your own country and fixing the problems in your country, you have shown us that you're nothing but a bunch of lazy bitches. Because, well, shit's too hard, I give up, I'm gonna come to America. What the fuck are you gonna do when you get here? Well, shit's too hard. I give up. Let me get some welfare. That's not the type of individual that we want immigrating to our country. You stay in your own country and fix the fucking problem. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, you might die. Shit, your whole family might die. Motherfuckers just disappear one night. But then you do it. If all y'all can gather is a 7,000 person horde, you can gather 7,000 people in your own country, steal some fucking guns, and blow somebody's head off, and then have proper democratic elections, and then change your own fortune. But you don't bring your problems to my fucking door. The other reason I haven't been making the videos probably is because every time I turn around, I'm damn near about to be in a fight. Hold on, 2-point conversion. And they didn't make it. Shit. And maybe I'll put some pictures up at the end of the individuals that I managed to video that I was getting ready to fight. All because motherfuckers did what was convenient for them, but inconvenienced me. And I'm like, fuck that shit. And I'm surprised because nobody took me up on my offer. No one did. But you want to speed up in the wrong lane of traffic and cut in front of me so I have to slam on the brake. But when we got to that red light, you didn't want to get out of the car. Thing is that there are lanes of traffic. You don't go speeding around people and almost causing accidents. But it was convenient for you to get in that bus lane and then come back over. But you showed your cowardice because I gave you every opportunity to discuss the matter physically. Got the gentleman to just fucking today. Just why I said, let me just make this damn video. At the store. Now, you got the little parking slot. You're going to put a cart in a slot with your groceries in it. Then open your car doors hella wide so that they're also blocking off that spot. And you expect people to wait while you put groceries in your car. What is that? WV, Louisiana plate, WVP 435. Look that motherfucker up. And then somebody beat his ass for me. No, I'm just playing, because otherwise I'd be inciting violence. Little short black man. So I didn't try to fight him. I was thinking about it at first, but then he was like trying to greet me and be all, but he was talking shit. I couldn't hear him. Listen to Public Enemy. And he's like, well, you startled me and you could have come at me differently or whatever. And then when I said, well, how? He didn't have a fucking answer. But I told him, think about it. Why would you inconvenience somebody by blocking this off, knowing it's a parking space and someone's going to want to park here? He also didn't have an answer. And there were 2 other instances, but the fact of the matter is this. In this current generation of motherfuckers that are growing up, you have people who are going to do, they're not going to take the hard road. They're going to take the easy road, no matter what the consequences are going to be for individuals of integrity who are doing the right thing. Anyway, I could go on, but I'm going to just stop it right here. As I said, you motherfuckers should just turn around and stop. I'm sure Mexico doesn't want you either, but Mexico is already in the fucking trash can. You can't, you know, the level of America is here. Mexico is here. You motherfuckers in the caravan are down here. So you can't really drag Mexico down too far, because the two of y'all are pretty much damn near at the same level. But I'm sure they likely don't want you in their country either. Go back home. Fight to fix the problem. That's how America became great. We fought to fix the problem. Boston Tea Party bitch. Taxation without representation. And you don't want to listen to me? You don't want to have some discussions to change this shit? Well, fuck it. We will fight you. And we fought them. And we won. And we changed this country. You take your ass back. You fight. You either change your country or die. But at least you gave it an effort and you have something to be proud of. Coming up here begging and trying to live off the motherfucking American government teat.